everybody. Let's come to a nice tall seated alignment. Bring the palms of the hands together. Rub them together and make that connection with yourself. And then bring your hands together at your heart and lift your heart up into your hands. And we'll begin with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Calling on our inner strength and inspired selves to do our very best. We recite this mantra out loud 3 times. Inhale and exhale. And inhale deeply to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. The breath and release the hands and the knees. Index fingers and thumbs are touching lightly in Gyan Mudra. Palms are facing up, elbows not quite locked. Lift your sternum, relax your diaphragm, and soften the belly as the shoulders come down and away from the ears. Lengthen and elongate the back of the neck until the chin comes in slightly. Eyes are closed and gaze is up and in between the brow, looking at the mind's eye, the point of intuition. Breathing light and long through the nose, all the breathings in through the nose and out through the nose unless otherwise specified. We're going to meditate for just a minute, so as you inhale, I'd like you to think the word Sat. As you exhale, vibrate the word Nam. It means the truth within. If you find that the mind wanders and it will, bring it back to your breath and back to your mantra. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam for just 1 minute. Very good. Go ahead and open your eyes and look up here now. We're going to do a breath series. Pranayama. Prana means life force. It comes in on the breath. Yama means regulation, restraint. So, breath regulation, also known as pranayama. And we'll begin with the breath of fire by bringing the palms of the hands together at your heart. And if you know how to do the breath of fire, Bhastrika breath or bellows breath, begin doing that now. And then I'll give you a brief tutorial on how it's done. You can begin by just exhaling, the navel comes in, inhaling, navel comes out. Exhaling, navel comes in, inhale, navel goes out. It look like this if you put your hand on your belly. So you're exhaling and inhaling. And just go at a pace that you can maintain. And then you're going to transfer that breathing to the nose and find your own rhythm, find your own flow. Another way to learn a breath of fire is to extend your tongue and pant like a puppy dog. Looks like this. And then once you get the hang of that, nice and relaxed, close the mouth and transfer the breath to the nose. Light like sniffing, even on the inhalation, exhalation, sounds and looks like this. In, out, and out, and out, and out. Hence the name bellows breath. And continue on your own. I'll get us a little moving music here. So breath of fire is an energizing breath. Purifies the blood, oxygenates the blood, cleans out the bottom of the lungs. mood elevator. Creates that optimum brainwave entrainment. And if you get tired or you get out of sync with the breath, just come back to that puppy dog breath. You know, a dog that's been running all over the park. Now it's time to rest. It's a resting breath. Keep the breath of fire going. Interlace the fingers together and place them at the base of the skull. Open your angel wings wide and rest your head back in your hands. Eyes are closed, gaze is up and in between the brow. Breathe a breath of fire now. Breath of fire going and press the palms up. Keep the breath of fire going. Arms in V for victory pose. 60-degree angle. Tilt the head back slightly. Feel as though you're funneling light in from above. Feel it come through you and surround you. Inhale, bring the palms together overhead, hold the breath and squeeze up on all the lower muscles, lengthen, elongate the spine. Exhale, hold the breath out and squeeze up again. And relax the breath and release the hands, the knees, and meditate, please. Notice what you notice and feel what you feel. Meditate on Satnam and the sounds within. We use a mantra, words of power. You're linking yourself to your greatness. And it's a great way to start your day every day. All right, so we'll begin our warm-up by placing your hands on your knees and circling at the waist in a counterclockwise direction, please. Warm up the lumbar vertebrae. Stoke your inner fire. Build some heat, some energy, some Agni. Increase digestion. Inhale to center and exhale and go the other way around. Uncoil yourself. prepare yourself for what's to come. And inhale to center. And exhale and slide the hands down the shins, halfway between the ankles and the knees, holding on firmly to the shins. You're going to inhale and lift the chest up, and exhale and relax back. Inhale, coming forward and up, and exhaling back. Movement follows the breath. Use the strength of the hands and arms to facilitate the flex of the spine. Opening up the spinal column, the central nervous system, and the Sushumna Nadi. Preparing and opening ourselves for energy to flow freely. We have a flexible spine, and we have a flexible mind. Keep going, you're doing great. Hands to the knees. So we're moving from the lower back to the middle back now. Good. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, relaxing back. Powerful breathing through the nose. Really draw on the breath to fuel your little engine of the car you're driving today. Good. You can go fast, you can go slow. Find your own rhythm and just flow. You're going to bring the arms up and bring the elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Moving up to the upper part of the back and shoulders. Guide your beak towards the sky like a bird flying high. We're moving everything now from the tailbone to the crown of the head. A little bit more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, relax and release the hands to the knees. Inhale, and then as you exhale, allow the chin to come towards the chest. Let the head rest. Relax the shoulders. Relax the head, neck, and face. You're going to begin drawing circles in the air in a counterclockwise direction with your nose. If your neck is cranky today, simply draw very small circles in the air. Unhinge the jaw. Tongue comes away from the roof of the mouth. This increases oxygen, chi, blood flow to the head, neck, and face. And head the other way, reverse directions. Good for your mood, thyroid, metabolism, youth, and beauty. Feed your head. And when the chin comes to the chest, let the head rest. And inhale, bringing the face facing forward. Have the right arm extended out in front of you and the left hand on top. Interlace the fingers together. Again, inhale left, exhale right. You can go slow or fast on this one too if you need to slow it down. You can inhale to the center, exhale to the left, inhale to center, exhale to the right. Good. Or just inhale left and exhale right. Go fast, go slow, just go. This works on our liver, gallbladder, pancreas, spleen, and more. Helps realign our spine. Frees up our rib cage to move independently and around the spine. Powerful breathing here. the center. Hold the breath, squeeze up on all the lower muscles. Lengthen, elongate. Exhale, hold the breath out. Bend the elbows and release the hands to the knees. And meditate, please. Just going to extend the legs out in front of you. Give them a good bounce up and down. And windshield wiper the feet side to side. So you're going to bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. I'm just going to relax forward over the extended leg. Inhale, coming up, and switch sides and just relax forward. So it's not about coming down so much as it is coming forward. Just warming up the back of our legs here. And as you feel some heat begin to build on the back side of the legs, you can think about maybe flexing the foot and pressing out through the heel. So you can have the hands on top of the thighs or holding onto the shins, or if you'd like to create more of a Tai Chi flow. Good. Make it your most beautiful and graceful practice ever today. It's called Ragdoll, which connotes a very relaxed feeling as you move. I'm going to turn so you can see me for this next one. So you're going to bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. You're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to walk the fingertips out, holding onto the calf, the ankles, or maybe the big toe. Eyes are closed, gaze is up and in between the brow, and breathe the breath of fire now. Breath of fire going and switch sides. We can do the other side. Extend both legs in front. Keep the breath of fire going. The head and heart lifted. Maintain some integrity and lengthen the spine. Avoid rounding. Instead, keep the spine long. Inhale, exhale, come a little further forward. And relax the breath and walk the hands up. Bend the knees, and you're going to windshield wiper the knees side to side. And we're going to come up, standing on the knees at the back of your mat. And step the left foot forward. Ankle or the heel is right underneath that front knee. Try not to let the knee waffle out or waffle in. You can have the back toes curled under or the tops of the toes down. Inhale, lift your sternum, bring the crown of the head towards the heaven. Exhale, bringing the tailbone down long towards the earth. Eyes wide open, gazing straight ahead, long, deep breathing. Full inhalation, complete exhalation. Three-dimensional breathing. Feel the belly expand, the ribs expand, all the way up to the collarbone and all the way back down until the navel comes back in towards the spine. Horizontal breathing. Feel the ribs expand, feel them come apart and together with each breath. One more nice deep breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to switch sides and do the other side. Take time to realign. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, sinking the tailbone down. Wide open, long, deep breathing. All this organic psychotherapy when we do long, deep breathing with the eyes wide open during holding a posture. Works deep in the musculature, the psyche, and the soul. All right, we're going to switch sides. Place the hands on top of the left thigh, press yourself up. You're going to turn the toes out, knees going the same direction as the toes, feet are wide. Lower yourself down into crow pose and breathe the breath of fire. Relax the breath. Use your hands to support you behind you and lower yourself down. Bring the soles of the feet together in butterfly pose. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, hinge forward. Long, deep breathing. You can use your hands behind you to press forward. You can even have the hands on the insides of the knees to suggest it's okay to relax and release now. Whatever feels okay for you. Relax in butterfly pose with long, deep breathing. Don't deny yourself. Fully apply yourself a long, deep breath. When we breathe deep, we work inside the pose. Inhale, exhale, come a little further forward. And then inhale and rise and pound your inner thighs. Move any tension or residual tension out and away. Extend the legs out wide. So holding on to the calves, the ankles, or the big toes. And breathe the breath of fire now. Again, you don't want to round the back here. You're not going to get there any faster. You need to maintain the integrity of the spine by keeping the head and heart lifted as you hinge forward out of the hips. Breathing the breath of fire. Inhale and slowly come up. You come to sit in easy pose, or you can come into cross-legged pose, cross-legged frog. It's one knee over the top. So at first it might be just one leg and bring the knee over the top. Maybe you can bend both. Eventually the knees may come to where there's one stacked over the other. Good. And inhale, look up like you're holding on to a big ball. And exhale, we're gonna lean to the side, resting on the forearm. Chin comes in towards the chest, looking up underneath that armpit. Inhaling, coming back to center, and exhaling. Lean to the other side, resting on the floor. The movement could just be right here too. You don't have to come all the way down. Just flow like a frog that's holding on to a big bubble or a beach ball. Back to center, we're going to gather that energy in. Inhale, as you exhale, we're going to change the cross of the legs. Or remain sitting in easy pose, but change the cross of the legs in easy pose too. Again, inhale, let's bring that energy back up. And exhale, lean to the side. It doesn't matter which direction you go first, your body will naturally know where it needs to go. Coming back to center. Okay. So we're gonna, if you're not already, we'll change the cross of the legs and come sitting in easy pose for this next one. So sit up nice and tall. We'll do a little moving meditation to the mantra Satanama. S-A-T-A-N-A-M-A. It's the breakdown of the word Satnam. Means existence, life, death, and rebirth. And this is a two-part series called Ringing the Bells of Heaven. So you're going to bring the arms out to the side. Scoot over so you can see this. Both arms out to the side, palms facing the back wall, and the thumbs are pointing down. You're going to bring the arms forward to Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. 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 Satanama, 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 Satanama. Inhale and bend the elbows and release the hands to the knees. Just notice for a moment. Okay, part 2, ring the bells of heaven. You can have the thumb inside and make a fist of each hand, and the elbows are bent alongside the rib cage. You're going to reach up and open the hand and pull it down, reach up, pull it down. So this is ringing the bells of heaven. I like to think that I'm pulling down $100 bills. So it becomes the breath of fire, but it's a rapid breath that follows the movement. So you can go piston breath, or you can just breathe the breath of fire. I'll get us some movie music for this one. We're halfway there. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, bend the elbows, release the hands to the knees. And meditate, please. Notice. Meditate some more. Forget what you've been through. Instead, be in the place it's delivered you to. And as you're ready, you can come lie on your back. I'm going to do a little abdominal work. Solar power, navel power, personal power, willpower, and more. We're going to have a solar flare that we're going to build. So lying on your back, and I'm going to do this in a couple angles so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to bring my soles of my feet together in butterfly pose. I've got my hands underneath my hips for a little low back support. So I'm going to inhale up to straighten the legs and exhaling down. So inhale up, good, and exhaling down. I'll turn another way so you can see if you're not sure. It's butterfly pose. Movement follows the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to keep doing this. We're going to add the arms. So let's inhale, both arms up. The palms are together. Good. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, keep the arms and the legs up. We're going to open wide and together. Good. wide and together. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Four more. There's 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now we're going to turn this into a crisscross. Slow crisscross with the arms and slow crisscross with the legs. There's 4, 3, 2, and last one. And bend the knees, extend the legs along the mat. Send the arms out to the side. And relax before you go on. Let the work for you now. It's time to go on. So inhale, extend the arms overhead, reach and stretch. Exhale, arms come back down alongside the body. Gather the knees in towards the chest, and you're gonna rock and roll on your spine. You're gonna rock all the way up and come sitting on your heels towards the back of your mat. Toes curled under. I dream of genie pose. Yeah, you can lean back, or you can come forward and control the weight. Go ahead and have the tops of the toes down and sit on the heels. And coming back up to the toes, leaning back as far as is appropriate for you. So I have my toes curled under so you can see. All right. So let's go ahead and stand on our knees. Bring the arms up and take a couple of twists. Twisting tree pose. All right. And then the arms are going to come down and form the genie pose with the arms. And we're going to slowly come to sitting on our heels with the tops of the toes down or between the heels. So from here, I'm going to lie back. And for beginners, it's right here. Level 1's right here. Or all the way down. Okay, so for beginners, you're going to use your hands or your arms to press yourself back up. For more advanced, you're going to look where you're going, inhale, and use your exhale. Pull yourself up so the movement will follow the breath and energy goes where the attention goes. All right, so back into our genie and coming forward into a forward stretch. All right, so we come into a curling the toes under and lift the hips up. And this is a downward facing genie. And let the legs and feet slide back and come into an upward genie. And to get back to that down dog, Just slide the knees back under. Lift the hips up. And then slide the legs back. So resting your head on your forearms, you're just going to press out through the heels till the knees come up off of the mat. And relax. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, hold the breath out, press out through the heels. Knees come up off the mat. And relax. Good. All right. This next one's called Snow Angels. So you can have the back of your hands, the lower part of the back. And you're going to bring the arms around, palms down. It's like you're making a snow angel. And I'll sit up and show you what my hands are doing in case you can't see. It looks like this. And last one. You come back into your upward genie. And this is the Little Mermaid. Or kicking your butt before someone or the universe kicks your butt for you. Windshield wiper out the legs. I'm going to come around so you can see this next one. So from here, I'm going to bring my right knee out to the side, so it's coming pretty much straight out from my right hip. I'm going to press myself up enough to take my right arm underneath my left and extend the left arm over the top. And just lean forward, relax. And slowly releasing, coming back to center. So the left knee comes out to the side. All right. Pressing yourself up just enough to thread that left arm through and relax forward. Inhaling, coming up. Extend both legs out behind you. Interlace the fingers together, coming into resting genie. Then you're going to press yourself up. Sink the hips back. Spread the knees wide enough to allow the torso to come through, palms together, forehead on the mat, Gurur Pranam. Inhale down the sides of the spine and exhale up the center of the spine. Visualize a white golden light, like a thread. As you inhale down the sides of the spine, thread the eye of the needle at the tailbone, and exhale all the way up the center of the spine, out through the crown of the head. Inhaling, coming up slowly. We're going to come into a squat. This is a frog squat. Okay, you can use your hands on the floor for some balance here. Let's have it fairly wide and extend one leg out to the side. We'll switch sides and do the other side. And switching sides. Slide all the way down and lean forward. And we'll switch sides. Lean forward. Wide. Relax forward. Inhale, slowly walking it up. Bring the legs together. Bend the knees and lower yourself onto your back. Lie on your back and relax. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it out. Palms up, ready to receive, or palms down, being grounded and supported by Mother Earth. Make that connection, exchange of energy with deep breathing. Breathe deep into the earth. Let your feet fall away. Relax your ankles, your feet, your toes. Let everything go. Relax the calves, the shins, the knees, the larger muscles around the hips and the thighs. Relax and release. Feel as though your shoulders and hips are sinking down into warm, soft sand. As your belly softens and the low back releases. Shoulders relaxing. Biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers. It's time to let it all go. Relax your chest, your throat. Relax your face. Relax your hair, your brain, your teeth. Your organs are relaxing too. Let your body go. Let your spirit soar and fly high into the deep blue ethers of the sky and beyond. Begin coming back from wherever you've been. Come back now. Wiggling fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. You can inhale, extend the arms overhead, reach and stretch. And exhale, arms come back down alongside the body. You're going to gather the left knee in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. Guide that knee across the center line of the body. Look the opposite direction. Take a gentle twist. The knee does not need to touch the floor. You're just going till you meet a little resistance here. Good. Inhaling, coming back to center. We'll switch sides and bring the right knee in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. And guide the right knee across, center line of the body, looking out over the right. And inhaling, coming back to center. Gather both knees in towards your chest. Lift your head up off the mat. Rock and roll on your spine. Rock and roll. And rock up into a seated position. And welcome back. So we're going to finish with a beautiful meditation. It's called Angali Pranayama. And one cycle takes about 30 seconds. So the drishti, your eyes, your gaze point is going to be at the third eye. So gently roll the eyes in and up towards the brow. We don't want to force that. It's just a very relaxed gaze. And both hands are going to remain in Gya Mudra, the one we started out with. The index fingers and thumbs are touching lightly, like holding on to butterfly wings. So we don't want to build any tension here after relaxing throughout our practice. So rest the back of your wrists on top of your knees. And we're going to use the mantra Sata Nama, but we're going to mentally think Sa, 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 Sa 15 times as we inhale through the nose. 15 times, and then we're going to exhale 15 sniffs out to ta, 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 and inhale, na, 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 and exhale, ma, 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 ma. So we're kind of creating a sound that can be listened to by our innermost self by doing this mentally, and I'll help you through it. That's where the power, that's where you can be guided by yourself. This is what we want to get in touch with, the true self. And the pranayama just makes it possible, just communicate with your deepest self. So, this gives us the ability to expand our consciousness and our brain cells, to stimulate our brain cells. Activates our central nerve channel, the Sushumna Nadi, of the brain, the pituitary, the pineal, and the fontanelle areas. So these are a lot of reasons to meditate here, right here. So again, if you cannot inhale 15 sniffs, then inhale 10 sniffs. If you can't inhale 10 sniffs, then try inhaling 5 sniffs. So begin where you're at and then increase over time. But I'll count off the 15 and you breathe along. So inhale for 15. Sa, 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 sa. Exhale. Ta, 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 ta. Inhale. Na, 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 na. Exhale. Ma, 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 ma. Inhale. Sa, 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 sa. Exhale. Ta, 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 ta. Inhale. Na, 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 na. Exhale. Ma, 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 ma. And continue on your own. Inhaling 15, exhaling 15 to sa, ta, na, ma. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, shake it out. Meditate and notice. Become self-absorbed. Because really, who else do you think is inside there? Meditate on the truth of your being. And bring the palms of the hands together. Inhale. Visualize yourself as healthy, happy, and fulfilled. See it and feel it. Smile into it. And exhale. Inhale. Send healing prayers, thoughts, love, and energy to someone you know who needs it now, and keep some for yourself. And exhale. Inhale. Project for peace on earth and beyond. And exhale. And we'll end with a long sat and a brief nam. Inhale deeply to begin. Sat nam. Thank you. God bless you. Sat nam. Thank you, everyone. See you soon.